Light of my life, I am your loved one whom you cherished so much, and from heaven I ask you to listen to me carefully. It's no coincidence that you found this video today. The Virgin Mary has revealed a secret to me and has asked me to share it with you because it has to do directly with you. It's a secret about a real danger because there are forces and temptations from the evil one that are trying to extinguish your faith. But God won't let you go, and neither will I. Today I have received a gift that only God can grant. He has allowed me to use His voice just for you, to share this very important secret with you. The Virgin asked me to warn you, do not stray from the light. Promise me that you will stay and listen to me until the end of this video. Write it in the comments. Write, reveal to me Mary's secret. By doing this, I'll know for sure that everything I'm about to tell you today is important to you, and that fills me with pride. Precious soul, today I want to tell you that even if you feel like you're walking alone, every step you take is accompanied. Every sigh of yours echoes in heaven like a song of hope. Every doubt that crosses your mind is heard tenderly by the heart of God. And I want you to remember that the Virgin, who loves you so much, has said that every time you lift your gaze in faith, even if it's through tears, she inclines her face toward you to cover you with her mantle, to remind you that you are not on this path without help. The secret I want to share with you today comes directly from the Virgin Mary. She has told me that every time you say her name with affection, even if it's just a barely audible whisper, she reaches out her hand to hold yours, to caress your weary forehead, to dry those tears you don't dare to show. She tells you, do not be afraid to keep going. Do not be afraid to rest in my lap, because I watch over you. Even on the nights when you think you are alone, even on the days when you believe you have failed, there are heavenly hands holding yours, even when you don't feel it. There is a light that turns on every time you speak a word of faith, even if it's in the midst of exhaustion. And the Virgin herself has promised that she intercedes for you every time you cry out in silence, every time you feel fear creeping in and you don't know how to move forward. She whispers to your soul, don't give up, don't turn away from the light. Don't let go of God's hand, because even if everything seems dark, the light is still alive for you. I want to remind you, dear soul, that it's okay to pause and rest, that it's okay to ask for help in the silence of your room, that it's okay to let that light the Virgin keeps burning for you gently enter your heart and fill it with peace. She sees every night you've stayed awake with your heart pounding, every morning you choose to get up even though the tiredness is still there, every act of love you offer in the little things, every prayer you send up to heaven, even if it's short. And she says to God, look at this heart that keeps believing, look at this soul that keeps trusting. You haven't failed because you feel weak, you haven't failed because you doubt, you haven't failed because you get tired, because even when you feel like your voice is fading, God keeps listening to you, keeps holding you up, and the Virgin stays by your side, gently whispering to you that you are important, that you are valuable, that you are part of a plan that doesn't stop, and that you are loved in a way that goes beyond this difficult moment. And while you are here, listening to this voice that has been lent to me just for this moment, I want you to feel relief. I want you to breathe calmly. I want you to know that nothing is lost, that this battle won't last forever, that the Virgin has never stopped interceding for you, that there is light in your story and that hope is still yours, waiting for you to take it up again, without rushing, without fear, without shame, because you are accompanied, upheld, protected, and deeply loved. Even on the days when you feel like you can't go on, and because there is a mother who covers you with her mantle every morning, who embraces you every night, and who whispers to you from heaven, keep going, precious soul, because you do not walk alone. Do you remember those times when, no matter what was happening, you found a small reason to be grateful before going to sleep? Do you remember when you felt that every sunrise was a new opportunity and not just another day to endure? There is a unique light in you, even if sometimes you think it has gone out, even if you believe it has been lost among your worries and silences. Today I want to beg you, with the voice that the Virgin has granted me just for this moment, not to let that light disappear, because she herself has told you so many times, "Dear children, you are important to me. I love you and I want you to live in the peace of God." Even if you don't see it, every time you decide to help, even with a small gesture, every time you choose not to give up in your thoughts, every time you decide to keep going even when you feel tired, that light in you stays alive and is seen up here with deep love. Just as the Virgin says, your prayers, even if they are small, are necessary for the plan of salvation. I know that sometimes you feel like no one understands the weight you carry, that the tiredness inside you doesn't go away with just some rest, that the world moves so fast you feel lost among everything you have to do. I know there are moments when your mind tells you that you're not enough, that you're not achieving anything, that your prayers are just words thrown into the air, but I want to tell you that's not true. Our Mother has repeated to you, "Dear children, pray with your heart, because in prayer you will find the hope and the strength to go on." Every word that comes from within you echoes above. Every tear you shed is cherished, and every step you take, even when it's small, is the step that heaven walks with you. If you ever feel that you have failed, that you have drifted away, that your thoughts have been chaotic, I want you to know that you have not lost the love that God has for you. The Virgin has said, God loves you with an infinite love, even when you stray from Him. Nothing can separate you from that mercy that seeks you, that waits for you, that embraces you, even when you don't feel worthy of receiving it. Don't be afraid to try again, to trust again, to seek once more that peace you long for so much and that is still waiting for you, even if you feel that everything is dark, even if you don't understand the reason for so many trials. Trust that each day is an opportunity to return to the light, to let go of what weighs you down, to open your heart once again to the love that never runs out. The Virgin has said, "Dear children, do not grow tired of praying, because prayer works miracles in your hearts." Here, where I am, I can feel that love in a way I never imagined. And I want to share with you a bit of that peace, that certainty that you are not alone, that every battle you face has a purpose you cannot yet see, that every silence you go through is filled with divine presence, that you are not invisible to heaven. I ask you from the bottom of my heart, take care of your light, protect it from empty distractions, from thoughts that extinguish your hope, from words that wound you inside. Give yourself moments of calm, even if they're brief, to breathe and remember that God's love doesn't depend on your merits, but on His infinite goodness. As the Virgin says, "Dear children, God loves you just as you are." Even if you sometimes think your story doesn't matter, here every one of your achievements is celebrated, no matter how small. Here, your courage to keep going is admired. Here, your daily effort is honored. I look at you with a closeness that never fades, with a peace I want to share with you, and I want you to know that you are important, that you are valuable, that you are deeply loved. And just as the Virgin entrusted me with this message, today I ask you, don't stop believing in the goodness that exists within you. Don't stop caring for your soul. Don't stop opening your heart to hope, because even in the darkest moments, your light has the power to shine, to heal, to guide you back to the love that is always waiting for you. Do you know why I'm speaking to you so gently right now? Because I know there are times when your mind is filled with noise and you can't hear the peace that heaven wants to give you. Because I know that in those moments when everything feels heavy, there is an invisible grace pouring over your soul, even if you don't notice it, even if you think nothing is happening. I want you to know that every word you speak with sincerity, even those you say in silence, is heard with tenderness from above. That every time you lift your gaze, even if it's with a sigh of exhaustion, a light is kindled that the darkness cannot extinguish. There are hands reaching out to you, holding you up, even if you can't see them, covering you in the moments when you think you've run out of strength.